Hi, this is Read Psalm 32, please. This is my first YouTube video, and I'd just like to take a moment to talk to the Jehovah's Witnesses that are out there watching YouTube, and just kind of talk to you about all the effort that you put forth for your ministry and for all the things that you do, attending the meetings and the the Bible studies that you conduct, and all these things. And I just would like to say, that these are requirements. These are requirements that the Watchtower imposes on you that you must do. You must maintain a certain amount of hours of ministry service. You must attend the weekly meetings. You must, be prepared for those meetings. Your annual conventions, you must attend those. You must make time for that. And these are all requirements of the Watchtower Society. They have such a strong hold on you, and you're required to do these things, and not only required, but you're also risk the consequences of being reprimanded for lacking in any of these areas. And they just have such a strong hold on you, and it just must be very tiresome. And I'd just like to share a verse with you, and it comes out of Matthew, and it's Matthew 11:28 through 30. And Jesus is talking about it, and he basically says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Now, Jesus says his yoke is easy and his burden is light. Now, this is in utter contrast to the Watchtower Society. The Watchtower Society demands that you do these things. You must do these things, and if you don't, there will be consequences. Whereas Jesus says to him to come to him with a humble and broken heart, and he will offer rest, and that his yoke is easy and his burden is light. And I just would like you to contrast that with the heavy yoke that the Watchtower Society has. You are required to do these things, and really any joy is taken from you. No birthdays. You also, just with the whole blood transfusion thing, I mean, imagine being faced with that one day, that your child or a loved one is in need of a transfusion, and the burden that the Watchtower Society has put on you, that you can do nothing. Even the burden of carrying the card in your pocket that says you will not take a transfusion. This is in pure contradiction to what Jesus is talking about here. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. We come to Jesus for rest. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in the Watchtower, and they are carrying a weight upon their shoulders. They are carrying the heavy yoke of the Watchtower Society on them. And I just thought I'd like to just share that with you all, and I would just pray that you would just embrace the Savior, embrace Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and realize that he is who he says he is, and take some time to read the scriptures, and that when Jesus makes a reference to himself, claiming to be God, saying that he is the Son of God, which is a claim to be God, notice how the people that he is saying this to, the audience that he is saying this to, notice how they react to it. These are the religious leaders of the time. These are the people that are Jesus is directly speaking to. look at their reaction. So take some time to study with that, and I thank you all for taking a moment to watch this video. God bless you all.